Have you ever heard a voice that truly sounded like music to your ears? Some voices have that quality, but why is that the case? Stick around and you'll find out. Hello, welcome back to Character Voice Building with me, Fernando Macias Jimenez. I am here to help you create and develop well-rounded character voices. We're still in the instrumentalization category of the RCSB, Rounded Character Speech Blueprint. If you haven't checked that out, check out that link somewhere. It'll give you an overview of what that framework is. Now, this is the third element in the instrumentalization category, and it is musicality. Instrument, music, goes hand in hand. So what exactly is musicality? Musicality, to me, is the variance in pitch and rhythm. Now, because we talk about rhythm, timing and time is an important element in this concept. This is something that has to be evaluated as a whole as time goes by, because this is a development of that rhythm and pitch. You can think about it in terms of rhythm and melody instead of pitch as well, if that helps. Now, every voice has some sort of musicality, but some are considered more musical. Why is that the case? It's actually really hard to define, just as it's hard to define exactly what music itself is. Now, while it's difficult to define exactly what something musical is or what music itself is, there are some adjectives here that might help you understand what I mean by musicality. So you might have something as lyrical, bombastic, soothing, percussive, that kind of thing. Now, of course, there's no need to know any actual music theory to know this concept. Just know it has to do with pitch, rhythm, and it's a recurrent and predictable pattern in rhythm and melody or pitch in the voice. Now, this, like many others, is deeply intertwined with other elements of the RCSB. Other elements combined make that musicality. But if you think of musicality as a general idea, a general impression of that character, it really helps maintain that character, consistent, to perform it consistently as time goes on between session and session. It's kind of like the silhouette of a person. You don't have to know the actual individual elements of, Alfred Hitchcock's facial features to know it is Alfred Hitchcock. Just look at him. It looks exactly like him. Now, musicality, as any other piece of music, can change depending on the mood or the situation, but it's remembering that general silhouette, that impression in those situations that make performing your character, a little bit easier, for the sake of consistency. Now, I believe you can recognize a character or a voice or, somebody just by their musicality. So this has nothing to do with the actual vocal qualities of the voice. I'm just talking about pitch and rhythm. It's a little hard to envision, but if you can manage to distill it into just pitch and rhythm, it might give you a clearer vision of your character's signature musicality. This is huge when it comes to impressions or impersonations. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Morgan Freeman. Again, this has nothing to do with the actual vocal quality. It's just pitch and rhythm. Christopher Walken, kinda. Dum 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 bum dum dum bum 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 dum 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 dum. Michael Caine. All of these are independent of the actual sound of the voice. I'm also a composer for film and video game and a bunch of other fun stuff, but something that helps a ton is thinking in terms of orchestration, meaning how every instrument in an ensemble works together within a certain piece, what the role of that instrument is. I would highly suggest checking out some orchestration videos on YouTube, for beginners. And you don't really have to know any musical theory for it. Just listen. Don't worry about all the technical stuff. Just listen to how every instrument fits within a piece. This works especially well when it comes to orchestral pieces, classical music, or film scores. It's really fun to see, and you hear those rhythmic and, melodic aspects to each of the instruments and how it works.
Example 1.
And so we're here again, fighting the evil that has tortured us for many years through the council of magic magicians and wizards. The voice is soothing, somewhat lyrical, long, lush lines of music. I can hear muted strings performing this voice. Rhythm, while not clearly defined, seems like it fits in a piece with a low, low tempo, free and flowing, just like the music in a dreamscape in a movie. Granted, this is not a very well-developed voice, but I had to come up with an example.
Example 2.
Evan, I can't just let you do that. This is an office setting with people working in their computers, and, you can't just bring your loose mongoose over here and just have it poop everywhere on the floor, Samantha just slipped over there, and it's not good. It's going to be an HR nightmare, I know this voice is kind of annoying and punchable, but that's not really the case. The musicality of it is very kind of not there. It's just the vague melodic elements and, the vague rhythmic structure. It's nothing in particular. It's just a long string of sounds that never ceases to end, That kind of is the musicality of this voice. It's kind of the lack thereof.
Example 3.
Now, for the industry example I have today, I have George Carlin, the comedian, stand-up comedian, and it's one of my biggest influences and inspirations in so many aspects. Voice happens to be one of them. He often talked about how he performed his jokes as pieces like it was an actual musical piece. And I actually found a clip of an interview where he talks about just that, so check it out.
It's interesting, as I watch you now and through all the years of listening to your albums and things, your fascination with language is so apparent. Watching you work is almost like watching a musician. The way you weave words and use language for emphasis and all that. Was that always a fascination for you, even as a kid?
Well, to go backwards with the question, don't forget what we do is oratory. It's rhetoric. It's not just comedy. It's a form of rhetoric. And with rhetoric, you look and you listen for rhythms. You look for ways to sing at the same time you're talking and to go da-da-dun, 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 dun-dun, and dun, da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. And it's just natural.
Fascinating to hear. I've grown so fascinated with that idea that when I listen to him now, I actually hear, music in my head. I actually hear different instruments as he's talking, which is fascinating. And one project I wanted to do, or I started doing, but I haven't had much time to finish, is I want to take a piece of his and actually turn it into a symphonic piece. Maybe a full symphony, maybe just a part of it. And I actually started doing it first by just the transcription of the piano. I haven't actually orchestrated anything, but it's just the piano. So I'm going to play 3 different parts. One is just a clip of his performance. One is the clip of his performance and the piano track. And the third will be just the piano track, so you can hear the musicality of it.
This next piece of material is on a subject that most people can identify with. It's about losing things. I don't like to lose anything. I don't like to lose anything. Because where is it? See, basically, that's the part that bothers me the most. Where is it? I don't know. It's gone, that's true. It's lost, I know. Where could it be? Could be anywhere. It's about losing things. I don't like to lose anything. I don't like to lose anything. Because where is it? See, basically, that's the part that bothers me the most. Where is it? I don't know. It's gone, that's true. It's lost, I know. Where could it be? Could be anywhere.
So there you have it. That was musicality. Now, I realize that it's a little vague, and I truly wish I could define it a little bit further for you to make it a little bit more concrete. But I really hope this video helped you understand a little bit of what that musicality is, what that kind of musical footprint of a character is, and how you can really use it for your characters to make it unique. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope this helps you develop your character voices further. Please like and subscribe and check out What the World podcast. It is an improvised comedy show done completely in character, and it's mainly there just as my personal practice, but anybody can listen to it. Perhaps they'll help in understanding how to apply these concepts to specific characters, and hopefully do them on your own. Thanks again, have a great time, be kind, and I'll see you soon.